They know me as C.O.C.O. or Coco Brown. My mother named me Danny. And I had the distinction of, about a decade ago, putting together a collective soul of people committed to music and artistry that believed in something called the Fat Cat Players. And we toured for the past several years. And happy to land this morning with you all here, Southwest Airlines headquarters, in celebration of Black History Month. So first thing I'd like to do is I'd like to give a big salute to all of the executives at Southwest from the top for having the initiative and the courage to present a program like this in the spirit of diversity. This means a lot, so if you would please salute your supervisors. And as we begin today, ladies and gentlemen, the title of the presentation, or show this afternoon now, The Sound of Diversity, a musical perspective on American Black history moments. And then that also in that period, they had a piece that they wrote called the Negro National Anthem. Lift every voice and sing. Anybody know that? It's cool if some of the white people don't know it, because most black people don't know the words either. It's cool. We actually brought vocalists with us. But if some of you do know the words, we'd love it if you sang along right with us right now. Means something to me by Paul Lawrence Dunbar, who I think he was here until 1906, and he was he was one of the first, actually, so to speak, nationally renowned Negro published poet of that period before the Harlem Renaissance, and he wrote a piece that I think is just as relevant then as it is now, and not just for African American people, but he spoke to his experience, and it was called We Wear a Mask. And I want to share a little piece of that with you. It goes, we wear the mask that grins and lies, that hides our cheeks and shades our eyes. This debt we pay to human guile, with torn and bleeding hearts we smile, and mouth with myriad subtleties. Why? Why should the world be overwise in counting all of our tears and sighs? Nay, let them only see us while we wear the mask. From being close together from the start, we try to talk it over, but the words still a lot of times they try to divide us and make us seem like we're different, but we're really the same. Even in the music, if you think about it, you know, country, rock, hip-hop, R&B, soul, neo-soul, neo-classical, old classical, rewind, rehash, 8-track, CDs, tape replay, who knows? It's really, if you think about it, it's really the same soul. And in that spirit, I wrote a piece, literally, called Spoken Soul, where I was attempting to say that, you know, we're more alike than we are different. This is a piece I'll share with you. It's called Spoken Soul, and it went like this. In the beginning, there was only one poetry, and that led to songs that were really songs that people shared to pass their history through the ages. All that really changed were the people and their delivery, but all of the new fruits still have roots in that same tree. Small minds broke the branches categorically. We celebrate that spirit with you all here at Southwest Airlines, a sea of different people coming together in the spirit of one soul. And that sound of diversity is not much more evident than this situation I'm about to introduce to you right now. This gentleman that I'm going to bring up. Now, this is diversity right here for real. Check this out. This gentleman right here, that's a slim white guy from Australia. He's crazy. He's a comedian. Slim white guy from Australia that speaks French, from Florida, travels to Japan on a regular, and plays with a bunch of black guys. Now that's diversity. We'd like to thank you guys for coming out this afternoon. What do you do after that, right? Bring you to Dallas, Texas. Well, first of all, a couple years before that, same era, 1971, give it up for the beginning of a great airline committed to diversity and fairness. Right here in Dallas, Southwest Airlines. World. So in celebration of a moment in American Black history, right here in Dallas, Texas, as that music shaped a new landscape of soul troopers that started to really tap into the lyrical content and the soul of what this music meant to the reflection on the culture, I'd like to have this young lady right here salute you guys with a little shout out to your hometown hero in a moment of Black history, Miss Erykah Badu. This is Trinice, ladies and gentlemen. That's not Trinice on. That's actually Eric Killer Lampley on the bass kicking it off. Give it up for Eric Lampley.
Y'all can snap like this. Gave you permission to rearrange me. Certainly not me. Keep snapping, y'all. Who told you that it was okay to love me? Certainly not me. I'm not looking for no love affair. I was not.
The day when all God's children, white men, black men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to sing in the words of that old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last. And if that speech was in this moment right here, he wants us to know that we are on the brink of a lot of changes happening. We have to embrace those changes and be, as Gandhi would say, the agent of that change. And in celebration of that, as we share with you on this afternoon, Southwest Airlines, we salute a change in the music, because a change is going to come. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. This is real Southern right here with the church thing. Turn around and give somebody a hug. So give somebody a hug. Again, we salute you in your efforts to work together. Everybody, thank you so much. Again, together with the Fat Cat players, you guys have done a wonderful audience.